Shedeur Sanders' honest take on Giants' $8 million Jameis Winston move after Coach Prime clarifies son's NFL future stance, the New York Giants quarterback room? Now that's how a plot twist looks. Just a month ago, it was Tommy DeVito holding down the fort. Now, with the addition of Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston, there's even chatter of a new quarterback joining the mix. This veteran influx has some wondering if Shedeur Sanders will even be on the Giants' radar. But guess what? Shedeur clearly missed that memo and just dropped his own mic on the situation. Back on his two legendary podcasts with Darius Sanders and SMU receiver Keenan Holman, things got spicy. Darius tossed a hypothetical to Keenan and Shedeur, so people are saying Shedeur and Jameis QB room would be the most fun thing to happen in New York sports in years. Do you agree? And Keenan, sidestepping any starting role drama, instead highlighted the larger-than-life and fun personalities of both quarterbacks. I actually do. I do, because you got two bold personalities, so when you have that, it's carefree. As a quarterback, I play receiver, so I don't want no serious quarterback. I don't like overly serious quarterbacks. I don't know how to relate to you, and you just going to run me hot when you mess up, and you alright, you all serious all the time, but alright, bro, here throwing picks. After a tough 3-14 season, the Giants are shaping up to have one of the most intriguing QB rooms early on, already signing Russell Wilson to a 1-year, $21 million deal and Jameis Winston for 2 years at $8 million. While some speculate the Giants brought in Winston and Wilson to potentially mentor Shedeur Sanders, the uncertainty of draft night remains. With Wilson on a short-term contract, New York is still a viable destination for Sanders, similar to how the Falcons drafted Michael Penix Jr. after signing Kirk Cousins to a 4-year deal. Wilson's 1-year deal suggests he might be a bridge QB, while the Giants eye a future with Sanders. And Shedeur has one simple request for whoever shares that QB room: lighten up. When Darius posed the same question to Shedeur, he didn't hold back, saying, "Jameis is cool." That's what I'm saying. Whatever, QB room, whatever. I just hope it ain't everybody in there just too serious, bro. You know what I mean? Just have a good vibe. Friendly competition, it is what it is. But then I don't know. I've been in a couple of all-star games, but people just weird, bro. Just come on, bro, you ain't got to do all that, bro. Clearly, Shedeur isn't viewing Jameis as a threat. Probably a fun pal. Now NFL insiders have already made it clear, the Giants' interest in Shedeur Sanders isn't a secret, it's one of the league's worst-kept ones. So, it's looking like Shedeur and Jameis bringing some chill vibes to that Giants locker room could totally happen. At least to some. According to Matt Miller, New York had scouts at every Colorado home game this season, showing their serious intent. A league scout even told Miller, New York loving Shedeur is the worst-kept secret in the league right now. If Sanders is still on the board at number 3, the Giants might not hesitate to make him their future QB. But will Deion Sanders' preferences play a role in Shedeur's landing spot? Deion Sanders' revelation on Shedeur Sanders' NFL destination. With the NFL draft clock ticking down, the Cleveland Browns, holding the coveted number 2 pick after a challenging 3-win season, are in a prime spot to make a significant move. They could potentially land Shedeur Sanders from Colorado, contingent on Tennessee selecting Miami's Cam Ward first or a trade-shifting Ward to another team. Despite swirling reports suggesting Deion Sanders was pulling for the Giants, stating, "We are hoping for New York," it appears the situation might be more nuanced. Deion Sanders has consistently voiced his son's preferences, indicating certain teams are not in Shedeur's plans. Elaborating on the Skip Bayless show, Coach Prime said, "If it's New York, it's New York. If it's Tennessee, if it's Cleveland, if it's still the Las Vegas Raiders, if it's New Orleans, if it's any of those teams that are seeking a quarterback, I'm happy with it, man. Because I know what he's going to do to the organization."